Hey everybody, JB from Dragonden Productions here, and we got a special one for you. The new Sideshow Collectibles and Hot Toys MMS 712 Batman, Michael Keaton's Batman from the Flash movie from 2023. Took a little bit for this one to finally come out, but it's here. Let's crack it open and let's dig into this. And here we have it out of the packaging. So as you can see, really nice portrait of Bruce Wayne, Batman, Michael Keaton on the front of it. I love the box. It's really cool. On the front there, you can see, from the Flash, Batman. It's part of the movie Masterpiece series from Hot Toys. On the side, you have Batman MMS 712 1/6 scale collectible right there on the side from DC and the Flash. On the back there's a lot of technical information about the companies that took care of bringing this to us, the consumer. So, really cool. But yeah, I mean, the portrait goes all the way around the box. Very nice stuff. And then it's got the slip sleeve, so we slide it off. And we have the first look at Batman. Really nice. So, obviously, the window there you can see just fine. On the side there, Batman with the old school Batman logo. And then on the back, another print of Batman. But we're gonna tear this box open now, and let's get Batman out. And here we have everything out of the packaging. You get a lot of stuff with this figure, so bear with me. First and foremost, you get Michael Keaton as Batman. Amazing, amazing looking figure. So the cape, it's got a nice soft fabric on the underside and a nice leathery looking sheen to it on the outside. It is not real leather, but man, does it look good. It is wired, so you do have bendable points, so you can pose the cape however you want. With that, you do get a second cape. I do not have it on camera right now. I'm pulling it in now. You do get a second cape option. Same type of fabric inside, except for on the outer edge, it does have that leather sheen to it. On the outside, same leather sheen. This is articulated, so when you put it on Batman, you can bend these arms out. Be very careful. You have to swap the cape out. There's the head hole there. It does have Velcro on it. When you put it on him, you can get that nice, awesome flight pose. Really cool addition to it. I'm not going to pose it with that, so I'm not going to put it on. But to do that, you will remove his head, which I will do. His head is on a ball joint. You do the same thing to put on his cowled head. Just plugs in right there. And behind the bat symbol there, as you can see. All right. I'm going to put his head back on really quick. And like I said, that's just on a ball joint, so it's easy pop on, easy pop off. Very nice stuff. All right, let's get this cape out of the way. The bodysuit is a nice rubber material. Very cool. Man, they did a great job on this. All right. The arms can bend out about that far. It is a tighter material. These shoulders are softer rubber, so they do give a little bit. All right. The elbows. He does have double jointed elbows, so he can bend that arm nice and up. Hands, Can spin 360 degrees around on that wrist, no problem. He does have a wrist peg there, which I love Hot Toys for this. If you ever happen to break one, they do send you a little baggie with 2 extras. But be careful. He does have a bit of ab movement. Not a whole lot. The suit's pretty tight. Head. I'm sorry. He can look way up. And he can look way down. Very nice. Now, the only articulation he has on that head is that ball joint down here in the chest neck area. But you can turn that head all the way around if you wanted. With that, with your posing, the back of the head does come off. It's magnetically clasped. And in the back of the head, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see in there. It's pretty dark. You can use this tool that they send you. And you can maneuver his eyes. You can turn each eye separately. They're on their own ball joints. So you can make them look left, right, up, down. You can even make them cross-eyed if you wanted. But the hair is a molded plastic. And just like with any other Sideshow and Hot Toys, the heads are always hand-painted, and man, did they do an awesome job. I'm so happy to have a Michael Keaton Batman without the cowl. It's awesome. All right, legs. They are on ratchet joints. You can kick out that far. He cannot. I got one click back. Smooth that key. So, not much in the back of the hips. Give that click forward. The knees are also double jointed. Very, very nice. So, you can get a running pose. Might be kicking a little bit far back there, but you could do a running pose if you wanted, no problem. All right. Ankles. You do get ankle pivot. Very nice. Toes up and down. You can go way far down. So if you're doing a flight pose with that cape, the feet dangling, it's going to be easy to do. And upward, they can go up quite a bit too. So very nice. Those boots, the detail they put on their figures. I mean, I don't know how well the camera is going to show that, but all the tread on the boots, very nice. You do get ankle twist too. I should have mentioned that. I will say, when he arrived, his arms were in the plastic sleeves, and he did have a piece of padding underneath the chest armor here, because this does move a little bit. Just pull it out, and there was a piece behind the belt as well. They always do such a good job packaging their stuff. I love it. You do get a little bat base here, okay? This is for your extra cowl. So you get the cowl that you put the face plates on. It's hard to grab them with the gloves sometimes, as you can see. So you can swap that head out, no problem, if you want to have them with the cowl on. But you get a cowl as well, with no eyes and no mask. So you could have Michael Keaton's figure holding that cowl, looking at it like, we're going to do this again. He does have this that comes with it, okay? So what this does, if you're putting this head on, this slides behind the bat logo. If you're having him hold this, you obviously wouldn't have the bat logo on it because it's already on his chest. But if you're putting it on the base, this just slides right in underneath here. There we go. And then it just sets right on that base. Very nice stuff. I love it. I'll move that out of the way. I'm going to move this head out of the way. Well, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm going to take the gloves off for this. So, just like the Michael Keaton head, it does have a ball joint. So it just plugs in and replaces. Very easy. To get the mouth plates off, I believe you can remove this. I'm not 100% sure though. It feels loose in there. I don't want to risk breaking it. So I'm not going to, but you can just take your fingernail and get underneath that, like right at the edge of the cowl where the mouth is. Just kind of pull, and it just plugs in with that little, well, flesh tone on flesh tone isn't great, but that little ball there, you can kind of see it protruding out there. There's a little hole in there that fits into. You get 3 different mouth plates. You get his smirking, the typical let's get nuts smirk. You get the closed mouth, lips sealed. And then you get a slightly open mouth where you can see his teeth. However you want to display it, be my guest. You also get this piece, and it took me a minute to figure out what this is. I thought it would be for this, to cover that mouth hole. It is not. It just falls through that hole. This also has a plug in the back. I don't know why, but it plugs in to this mouth as well. The eyes do come out of the ball socket, but the eyebrows and everything else don't. So I don't know. If you want to display it with that, hey, it's your figure. Let's see here. Where's that smirking face? That's a smirk. I'm going to put that smirk back on because it's funny. There we go. You get 2 batarangs. I know this nail's long. I'm building models right now. You get 2 batarangs, and these are so nicely detailed. Let me put a glove back on so I can show these black pieces a little bit better in my hand. There we go. I'll do one forward and one backward so you can kind of see the detail they put in those. So nice. You get, just like the 89 Batman, you get the grapple launcher. All right. This unplugs, plugs back in very easily, and the handle flips open to become the grip. So very nice. All right. You get his Batmobile remote again. You get 2 throwing star blades, almost like shurikens. Very nicely detailed. You get another batarang on a line. So the line is not posable though, it's just a string. You get 2 computers. You can kind of tell this is from his utility belt, and he pulls it off and it opens up and becomes, when he's trying to hack Supergirl's prison cell. You get his remote bomb that he uses for the escape from the Russian black site. He puts on the bottom of the elevator to launch them up. And you also get his timer control unit. Well, there we go. That's on his forearm. So he's controlling the bomb from there. It does magnetically clasp onto that forearm. His arms can twist out like that as well. So really good range of motion. This is a new body style that they use, so there's over 30 points of articulation on this guy. And I mean, man, did they do a good job. You get 3 sets of hands. I'm just going to use the left hands here. You have an open style hand, and then you get a smaller closed hand, which is more for holding like the batarangs or even like the stars. Hold it really nicely. It's not going to fall out of there. And I mean, they slide in and out super simply. So if you're going to do like a pose where he's throwing one of these stars at a bad guy. You do have a right hand that's a little bit more open. There we go. So you can hold that computer in his hand like that. You get his base here. Now, it does light up. It's a very small switch on the back of it. It's nicely hidden. It is USB-C corded. So, how nice is that? It just lights up around the ring on the bottom. You get the nice faceplate, the Batman plate on there. Turn it around so you can see the back. So it plugs in right there, and there's your little on-off switch right there. It's very, very small. Here's a tip. It's a USB-C. I tried to use an Apple USB-C to USB-C first. It did not power the lights. I don't know if it's just the Apple cord or what. I ended up using a cheap USB-A to USB-C, and it turned right on, no problem. There is not a place for batteries for it. I'll turn it on. All right. You have the post for the base. Just plugs in, just like that, very simple. And he does use a waist cradle. There we go. So it will hold him very well. You can, I don't recommend doing this too much, but you can. But if you get it underneath that utility belt and you wanted to put that flight cape on there, you can have him floating in the air with that cape extended. Or if you want him standing on it, just slide it down. You move your legs how you're going to want them. And you can have him standing on his base with it lit up. Very nice. And it does look very good powered off as well. So if you have a display case where you can't access the LED, you're not really losing anything other than a very bright light source. I love Sideshow Collectibles. I love Hot Toys. They always come through. Oh, the 1/6 scale 1989 Batman, I gave for articulation a 5 out of 5 and an overall 10 out of 10. I can't bring myself to go any lower. This is another out of the box. They always come through. This is just awesome. Just the way they can recreate these figures is so nice. Articulation, 5 out of 5. The suit moves nicely around the body, lets those joints be moved. I love it. Overall, the head sculpt with Michael Keaton's head, absolutely stunning. The sculpt with the cowl, beautiful. Just the regular cowl, amazing. Absolutely a 10 out of 10. I would highly, highly recommend this figure for any Batman collector. But it's always nice to see the original movie Batman back in a figure form. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if there's any figures you'd like to see me review, please put it in the comments. I'll take a look and we'll try to get it for you. Thanks for watching.
Hey, here's another Dragonden video you might like.
And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button.
And you can hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when our videos come out.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.